Oh, I'm just reading viewer emails. I got 2 this morning. Sometimes they're fun. Sometimes
One of them was
Were they mean?
weird.
No. One was nice. It said, thought you might get a kick out of this. Yesterday I said to my wife, who's the beautiful new girl doing traffic? She said, that's Cece. And he said, I only seen her in close up with a hat on. Still beautiful. Didn't recognize her. Laughy face.
Lots of beautiful.
Thanks, Paul. She's a beautiful girl.
We love nice
Viewer emails are
compliments.
fun.
Nice
I know.
viewer emails.
They're better than the alternative. Although I haven't had a mean email in a while, which now I'm probably going to jinx it. But
We don't want to seem too sensitive. We don't mind critical feedback as well, as long as it's not mean-spirited
not
and
so
awful.
critical.
I'm
Yeah.
perfect. I'm perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Do you get mean emails? Ever?
Oh, I rub people the wrong way all the time.
Okay. But do they email you and tell you that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you have
Oh.
any? We should just do this segment and read our
mean,
mean emails.
Like the mean tweets segment
Mean
that
tweets,
Jimmy
it's
Kimmel
fun.
does? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I used to be very polarizing in Madison. I don't know. I'd get like 50 positives a month and then like 2 negatives.
Oh, okay. That's good, though. And it's funny because the negatives stick out the most, even though we get a lot more.
I was like, yeah,
Did you cry about ever?
Oh, no, I have no feelings anymore.
I did when I started in this industry. I cried.
Oh, I
it was
used to read
horrible.
comments and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, now I don't even read comments.
even
I don't
bother.
even care what you say about me.
I got-
People,
Okay, I'm gonna email you my real thoughts.
I had like death threats one day. And
What?
People, yeah, a guy called me and said he was gonna come kill me, and I was like,
Jesus.
oh yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, do it.
I used,
Okay,
to,
don't.
Show up. No, I didn't. Anyways, so
I used to get crap in Oklahoma for a lot of things, including my hair, which,
Really?
yeah, people did not like the hair. I changed during the pandemic. I started growing it out, and I was like, I'm going to keep it. And
I absolutely love
awful
your hair.
things. Thank you. I love my hair too. It's been a journey. It's been a hair journey, but
Man.
yeah, I just be positive. The keyboard warriors, out there at home, sitting in their mother's basements, like
My worst thing came
be
from my
nice.
GM and my news director. I
Really?
shouldn't
You're-
shout them out, my old ones.
What was it?
It was a long time. So I gained like 10 pounds, and they accidentally texted me in a group text.
To lose weight?
They're like, Johnny gained. It's like, Johnny looks fat right now
Oh,
in his suit. And I was on set. And that was
you
good.
cry?
No, I mean, I was actually pretty upset. I don't really get mad. If you make me mad, you've screwed up big time. But I remember he came in to my office. I was like, I let him have it for like 10 minutes. And then I walked in there the next day. I was like, I talk crap about you. You talk crap about me. Life goes
You
on.
guys shook hands?
Yeah,
You're like,
I was just like,
I'd have been
I
like-
literally like, I was like, I dealt with it the next day. I was like, I will never, it's like, I forgive you. Don't do it again, and we'll move on. And I never brought it up again.
good on you for confronting it head on. That text shouldn't have come out.
No, it was
all,
it was
but-
mid show, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, because I knew I'd gain weight because I have these fitted suits. So if I gain any weight, it's like,
You could tell.
See,
You
I
can
gain
tell.
weight. I gain and lose in like a week and a month. Depends on how I'm feeling, if
Mm-hmm.
it's water weight or what. But that would be a thing. Is she pregnant? Is she not pregnant? All the time. I used to get my lips. I used to wear bright red lipstick when I started, which I've kind of toned it down now. But when I was young, I'm like, woo. And I would get emails, and a lot of the complaints came from like women, and I was like, come
Yeah.
on, ladies,
Yeah,
we shouldn't like
that's
tear
just
tearing
each
not
each
how
other
it is.
down.
That's just not how it is. There's
been a
a
minute,
Family
though.
Guy episode that says, men, we know how to be friends. Because it's always, it's always
for that.
Yeah, it's always the you guys have it the worst, and it's the old.
Yeah, because
Right.
us men, we don't get emails from other men.
I don't get
tearing-
men calling
yeah.
me like ugly and fat, and then a woman's not going to say that to me usually.
Yeah.
But like
Right.
you guys have
It's crazy.
women, you guys have like this totally. I would say 40-1. I don't know how you
is
deal with
wild.
it.
Realistically, though, when I started, I got a ton of stuff. And that was 10 years ago. And now it's just been nice. Like, what kind of lipstick? I love the shade. Where did you get it? And I'll usually email back. But yeah, it's been nice. Thanks for being nice for these last few years. It's been great.
Keep it coming, please.
Oh, all
Be
right.
nice. Be kind.
Nice.
Yes.
Be kind.
But anyways,
Rewind.
are your feelings all gone now?
I have gotten thicker skin, I'd say. I will say things still trigger me, though. Like, after I had Remy, and like you're already self-conscious about your body because you did I can't fit into the clothes I used to, and I'm still getting
Yeah.
back to my pre-baby weight, and sometimes it's hard to do that. But like I was getting emails like, oh, you're like getting bigger again, or like I just hated that, and it would get to me, and I'd sit at my desk and be like,
Nothing makes me more mad.
but
than
it was
people
just that because I'm already
rude.
hormonal, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
your body's and you, we read what you write.
We do.
Be nice.
We absolutely do. I've been through a lot, and I've gained thicker skin. I mean, back in Oklahoma, I used to quote tweet people if they would, come after me and respond to emails and post things. And I think I'm beyond that now. I just
That's a
it is
really
what it
good
is.
trait. I used to do that too.
Yeah.
I used to remember emails and they would just bother me to my
Yeah.
core.
Yeah.
And I'd bring it home and I'd be so mad. I'm
Right.
like, and I don't know how, I can't just like, you can't tell yourself to like not let it hurt your feelings.
Right.
But after like, 15 years of people being hateful, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I feel good.
One
Also-
woman emailed me. Should I share this one?
Yes.
Was it a woman?
I emailed back. I never emailed back,
Oh,
but I was
no.
annoyed.
It was bad.
She titled the email, "Good morning, Sharon Stone," and said that she could see up my skirt, which she could not because I looked back at the file and I was like, what? I was cross-legged. My skirt was long. Like she was just being a bully and didn't like my skirt or something because there was a slit in the skirt.
Right.
But I was so annoyed because I'm like, she's lying, and like she emailed me calling me, Sharon Stone in the movie. I don't know.
Also, if you don't know the reference, Google it, but don't do it on a work computer.
No, don't do that on work computer. But I was so perturbed. I was like, that's a lie. Nick, no, don't label me like.
Yeah. That's like
all-
slanderous.
yeah, which it was based off. It's not. She's a great actress. It's based
Great
off
actress.
a movie role.
There's
Look
a
it
scene,
up.
yeah.
Google it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, that was one. I normally don't respond. I'm like, let it go.
No, but
let
that
it
one,
go.
that one was.
I don't know because it was a lie, and I was
Yeah.
like, not that the others are true, and I. Anyway, we kind of went off on a tangent.
It was fun, though.
You
It
guys
was
have been
good.
nice for the most
No,
part, by
I
the
will
way, in
say,
Minnesota. You guys have been really
I actually
nice.
have to say, I had a lot more mean emails in Madison than I do here. It's mainly positive.
Yeah, same.
Minnesota has been following through with the nice. And there's always screw ups, and people could
You know,
be
at
mean.
home they're sitting with their partners and they're like, look at that,
Yeah.
That's
I know.
fine.
Look
You
at
can
those
talk
pants.
trash.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And
You okay, Bob? Dr. Bob? Okay,
Okay. He's good to go.
Anyways.
Yeah,
good.
he's fine.
All people are healthy in here.
Anyways.
Anywho, what are we? Oh, we're talking about the $10,000 tip.
Okay, so
Talking about drama.
yeah,
Drama in
speaking
the
of drama,
workplace.
remember that waitress? She was given the $10,000 tip. It was a $32
Michigan
bill
waitress, yeah.
over in Michigan. She split it with her servers, and then after that, she was fired. So her name is Lindsay Boyd. She says the restaurant was toxic after all of that, after the big tip, because only the servers got that money. The back of the house didn't get a dime.
And the servers who didn't work that day were also mad they didn't get part of that tip.
Exactly. So
It's very.
What hey, the person with the $10,000 come out? Take
What's
it
sad
back.
is, well, it's too late, but like he did it out of the kindness of his heart. He was
Yeah.
there in town for a funeral,
Oh my
and he says, share this with the rest of the serving staff, which those that were working that day got that tip. The like chefs and the cooks in the back and the
Yeah.
dishwasher and everyone else is like, well, wait a minute, where's our cut? And it turned like I can see it being this thing, and like it's hard to go back into the workplace. I think she's got a good lawsuit on her hand, to be honest.
I think she does.
probably does.
So she said she felt bad that the back of the house wasn't getting the tip. The anonymous tipper, as we mentioned, said the money would go to the service staff. So she went to management with her concerns. They wanted to know who was complaining about it. She says she refused to give him a name, and then that's
I
when
don't
she was
believe that's
fired.
a good case for firing though. Like that.
No, not at
But
all.
that's her. Okay, this is again. We should say
No.
this is her side of the story.
Okay.
We haven't heard from the
You
employer.
never know, yeah.
They might be like, actually, you did this, this, and this.
Right,
We're just
right.
hearing the employee that was fired side,
Yeah.
so we have to keep that.
And I mean, leading into it, we thought that maybe there was like a case they were building against her. Maybe this was the final straw. We don't know.
I originally painted her in a bad light, but again, we're only hearing her side, so maybe she was like, well, it's my $10,000
Right.
and didn't
You
want to
don't-
share.
Yeah, you don't
like,
know, and then she comes up with another story. You don't know.
You don't know. We don't
But-
know. So we'll see how this. So she's got a lawyer that is because they were threatening to sue her. She got a lawyer.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy who gave the
This
10
is like
grand.
a really sad story.
It's
is
like
sad.
a weird
It's like,
butterfly
oh,
effect thing where he was just doing something nice and
This trickle
all
effect.
of a sudden it all just fell apart.
It does show you that in the midst, because if you have a death in the family and there's money to be had, all these, you start seeing evil, right?
Yes, this is why
So
I
it's-
never. I told my siblings I'm never going to go in on a family cabin.
Right, so-
I'm never going to share.
And I'm just like, I've
anything
realized
shared.
Everyone thinks like
money-wise.
the most overrated thing. I don't know. I don't want to tyrant about this, but the most overrated thing ever is generational wealth because it just destroys your family when you die. So it's
Fighting
like
over the money.
because people become greedy, and this is the same deal. It's
Yeah.
and also life lesson for myself as well. $1,000, while it feels like it's life changing in the moment, it's not going to do anything for you.
Right.
No matter what, even if you're gonna have to have a prolonged money.
Right. It's
no
a
matter what.
one-time shot in the arm that will help pay a few bills or maybe rent for a month. And,
Right.
Well,
you know,
and
that
her
can be
getting a
impactful.
lawyer,
It's
she got
nice, but
$1,200
it doesn't
bucks,
change
right?
your life.
Her $1,200 is going right to that lawyer, unless they're doing it pro bono because they see dollar signs in terms of like, oh, this is an easy win.
National attention as well. on
Lawyers
top
are
of this.
expensive. I pay my lawyer like $6,000 a year.
You got a lawyer?
Yeah, I got
And
a
I
lawyer.
believe
course he
it.
has a
Yeah,
lawyer.
he's got a background.
It's for work contract
Oh,
lawyer.
you have someone do that for you?
I do.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I protect my fam. What's wrong with that?
That's great.
But it's expensive, so I'm like,
I have a lawyer too,
do you?
an immigration lawyer. My husband and I do.
Oh, nice.
He's from Canada.
Yeah, you gotta have lawyers.
I don't want him to we got to get his paperwork in order. You know what I mean?
Well, I watch Law and Order, so there's.
There you go.
Dun,
What do you
dun,
think I'm like
dun,
Donald
dun,
Trumping
dun.
it, like attacking me with my lawyer? Like I'm
Getting
not.
sued all the time is what I took
Right,
it as.
right.
Like you're like, whoops, I
Oh
stole another Ferrari.
no, he just represents me in
Another money
my
laundering
job.
case
You know
you
our
gotta take
weird
care
job. I've had to move all over the country and all this weird stuff, and it was a good idea.
Should I get a lawyer?
No.
Don't worry. I don't attack. I don't ever use him in a negative light.
But it's good to have him.
Don't
It's
get a lawyer.
expensive, honestly.
You don't
Okay.
need a lawyer.
I hope Rick's not
I will
watching
represent
right
you.
now. But no, I think it's on. There are other reasons I had to have a lawyer.
Is he
Breaching,
local, Rick?
you know.
I feel like I knew. Oh,
No, he's
Okay.
not. But he represents a lot of people. He's a great guy. It's all good. It's good for them and us. It's a good relationship build. I don't know why I'm.
in the court of what is the line?
Oh yeah, in a court of law, or what is it?
They're perpetrators, and these are their stories. Bum, bum.
You're welcome. What's our next? Oh, sniff spot. Okay, moving on. You might need a lawyer. If you don't, just kidding.
We are so all over the
So
place.
We really are.
there's an app out there where you can rent someone's backyard if you have a dog and you don't want to go to the dog parks because your dogs are shy.
Just crap all over the yard.
Yeah, essentially you can rent out
So
space.
weird.
I think it's a few bucks. I did a story on this a few years ago.
This
in
is
fact.
real?
It's a real thing.
Those prices?
Yeah, look at those prices and the location.
Okay, so this is a segment we like to call reading. $14 a dog per hour for that first one. $10 for the second one. 10. So around 10 to 14 is what it looks
That's
like.
a lot.
14 an hour just to crap in their yard?
Well, they play and run around.
Okay, so
This woman I interviewed actually had a fenced-in huge yard, and she made it in like a doggy oasis because she has her own dogs. So like people would come. She's like, I get a few people a week, and she makes a few $100.
I just feel like you're setting
month?
yourself up for danger.
That and like, are they really cleaning up the poo-poo in
And
your yard?
also,
Right,
you
like-
don't like you. What if you have dogs and then you have dogs that you don't know? I
Don't
don't.
female dogs wreck grass too? Like with the pee, it turns it yellow.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
they.
Or is it boy dogs
think it's
too?
just
or any
all
dog?
dogs.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I heard female dogs
Is
leave
that
like
real? Was it like a wives' tale?
I don't know.
maybe
I'm a
it's-
journalist. I'm gonna Google it.
Female dogs turn.
I heard that. That's why male
I-
dogs always go faster than the females.
I have.
Maybe,
That
maybe
could-
that's true.
Wait,
I have
let's
female
call
dogs.
Ariane Detail.
I love my dog.
Ariane,
My dog Griffey
verify.
pees like a girl dog. I think it's hilarious.
Wait.
He doesn't lift his leg. He pees.
He just like squats down.
Yeah,
and
he pees like a girl. I'm like, Griffey, no, dude. Like, because he
how he
saw
wants.
Molly, my girl dog, and he started changing the way
He doesn't get
peed.
it all over the bowl if he pees that way. If you know, you know. Girl, okay, it was a girl going to the bathroom versus boys. They pee on the toilet
How do
seat.
girls go? Oh.
No, Griffey's
If
very.
it's not funny if you have to explain the joke. My apologies.
Yeah, I've got one of each, so I got a girl and a boy. Doggies.
And kids.
Oh, hells.
Anyway,
So yeah.
so you can rent out a spot. It's called Sniff Spot. Check it out.
I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I would take somebody to take
Take
a
your
person
girls?
to a backyard. No, take my dogs to somebody's random backyard because you never know what's gonna be. What if they have like chocolate sitting in the corner or like a grape? You know.
Are
Or
grapes
something.
bad for dogs?
Grapes are horrible for dogs.
Really?
One grape can kill your dog.
Not if you have a beagle. Depends on your dog. My dog.
Why
ate-
a grape?
Beagles
Dogs are
can't
weird.
die.
They can eat a couch, but they can die
Beagles
with a
can't
grape.
die.
Not really. I think it depends on the dog. So like my little dog Molly, she's like a Chihuahua. I think if she ate a grape or something, I'd call her. But Griffey ate. I have many stories about Griffey, but he ate. We bought a big. There was a thing of X-Lax, and it was all chocolate bars.
Oh my
X-Lax.
God.
He ate 8 of them. And I found out because I was at work. I was like, did he eat these? And by the time I got home, it was huge.
8? Why do you have so many X-Lax bars? Do you get a mega box at Costco or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, we had like the big box of X-Lax chocolate bars. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know we had them. And he ate them all, and every single one. And I called the whatever, and they're like, it's too late. It happened like 4 hours ago. And I was like, well, he's gonna die, and it was devastating. And he was good.
He was cleared out.
He was good to go. He crapped everywhere. He probably did like 40 in that day.
They couldn't pump out his stomach or anything?
It was already. It was
probably, yeah,
Because I
4
found
hours.
out like I was at work and like he ate it overnight or something. I forget. It was a while ago. Anyways, yeah. I mean, he's eaten. And then the other thing he did. This was very dangerous. Oh, 2 things he's done. Can I just share these crazy stories?
Sure.
He drank.
Nobody's watching.
I had a Captain Morgan like mixed drink.
He drank it?
It was like one of the Vikings cups. It was probably like 5 shots of alcohol
No.
in there. He drank the whole thing.
Was he drunk?
He was hammered. It was.
Oh, did he puke?
He was throwing up, but he couldn't stand up. He was literally couldn't move, and I was like freaking out, and everyone else is laughing because they're like, "Oh, he's drunk," but I'm like, "The dog's not supposed to be drunk," and I called them, and they helped me with like.
You got him a cup of coffee and
Got him a Bloody Mary.
some ramen
No,
noodles?
The pizza.
I got the dog. I got him to like throw up and stuff, and he was fine. But that couldn't kill him. 5 shots. And I'm not joking. I
now you have to drink
I
them
make
up.
stiff drinks, and he
you don't say.
Never
he
would have guessed.
drank it
5
all.
shots in a
I'm
Yeti
like, who
cup.
drank this? And they're like, oh, Griff. I was like, anyways, other thing he did, he ate a 15-pound bag of dog food in one sitting.
Probably after he drank that drink.
Right.
He was
Right.
hungry.
15-pound bag, the big bags. He ate
You
those.
gotta watch your dog better. I'm dog
Oh,
parent shaming.
Well, you don't have a beagle. We probably got to go.
Our producers, we got a meeting. Oh,
We got a meeting. Sorry, I just thought those were some
those are
crazy
great
stories.
stories.
I'm
Although
loving
they're
those
sad.
You
stories.
couldn't give
Disappointing.
him. You couldn't give him water. You couldn't give him water for the entire 24-hour period of when he died. So I just.
I'm glad he's alive to tell
Wow.
us.
Okay.
Okay, here's your
Anyway.
7 day.
Jeez.
All right, we got a meeting at 7:15, so we have to say,
Sorry, I didn't know.
More
come tomorrow.
more near-death doggy stories coming up tomorrow.
Still.